Coco successfully transferred over. Let's see. Hey, I actually did remember to put everything up for once. I hope everyone's doing well. I am very tired. I basically almost... Actually, I can't believe that all this fucking worked all at once. That makes no sense. This is never this polished or practiced when I am awake, but the moment where I'm like, okay, I'm going to set an alarm for 30 minutes before stream and just sleep, everything goes well. Welcome in, Sith and Kara. That you're both doing well. And oh wow, butter already. Nice. I am ready to get creamy on some level. Not just cream me, reduce me into the base cream essence of the world. Can't be without butter. True, you got a point there. But no, Sith, good to hear that it's a chill day. That actually was for me. I have no idea. No, I have a theory as to why. Ooh, endomitosis. I have a theory as to why I'm so tired, and that's mostly the fault of something I've wanted to do for a while, is get back into, like, they always say that, read a little bit before you fall asleep, and that's just good for you. Doing good. Nice to hear. Getting Silent Hill 3 to work very legally, TM. Well, best of luck, because I know that getting those completely 100% legal means to work can be a pain in the ass. 50 pieces, God no, just give me 30. I'll fill up. Hey, Aaron, hope that you're doing well as well today. There's too many words at once. But no, so I've been starting like reading before going to bed, and that has been helping. The bad thing is that I've been really into like everything I've been reading, so I've been actually staying up later than I should just to read. So at that point, it's just really self-defeating, which is the story of my life. Because yeah, no, it doesn't help if you are in the perfect state of mind for rest and reading if that state of mind happens 2 hours later than you should be getting to bed anyway. Okay, that's really good, but really hot. So yeah, that's been happening. No, Kara, I'm curious, what system was Silent Hill 3 on? Was that the PS2 still? Because I know the very legal approaches that you'd be using, they start to get a little bit touchy after like PS1 is a good start, but anything beyond that, it starts getting a little bit like past my level expertise. It spent a good month last year just staying up all night to read the extended Riordan verse. Yeah, Riordan is a good one. I've been rereading Discworld. PS2, right. Yeah, part of my... How did that get... Sorry, I got distracted by a pot holder in the middle of my floor. Downside is the mug that when I make hot cocoa, I make about a liter of it. And hey, Sickly, how are you doing? Hope that you've been doing well, and always nice seeing you around. How's your Minecraft stream? Salvo wasn't able to lurk in. EP? Same. There's a big case of that going around. But yeah, no, Kara, to try to finish one thought before the three others that just butted into my mind. PS2 is about the point that, like, it's a little bit harder. It's almost to that point better to just get whatever port or PC version they have, because that's kind of the point that the consoles kind of caught up with the computers themselves. It's chill, but have some... Yeah, Mood. There's always more splunking to do. You playing it modded or unmodded? Because I recently got back into playing it modded, and I am always out of iron. I forget that immersive engineering mod will always make you need more iron, no matter what you think. Ow. Come on, we did this perfectly last time. This perfectly. Now what else was I talking about? Because after that question... Oh, right, the pot holder in the middle of my floor. Yeah, so the only mug I have that is... Oh, there we go. I love that you can do that. That's actually big enough to hold the liter of hot cocoa I make. Is not very well insulated and doesn't have a handle. I got it at like a campus run yard sale back in college, and I'm pretty sure it was just some art student's pottery project, and that it's actually supposed to be like a flower pot or something, but it works really good as a mug, so I'm not going to let that stop me. Proud of how I've also been adjusting the recipe for my own homemade hot cocoa, because instead of using a mix, okay, we've got still trying to find the last carpenter in here, and this is always the most frustrating thing ever. But I just use some like just cocoa powder, and still very hot. So it's 1 tablespoon cocoa powder, 5 tablespoons of sugar, because that you actually need that much when dealing with raw unsweetened cocoa powder. Usually a sprinkle of cinnamon and nutmeg. This time I just did the nutmeg because I realized I had cinnamon sticks, so I'm like, well, I got these during spring, so it was not the time for hot drinks. So I decided to try it, and so far pretty good. Just a random curl of tree bark in this. And then also I found that Bailey's Irish liqueur, very good in it. Like, it gives it a very good flavor. And, like, you're not going to get drunk or hangover off of it, even though it is alcohol. Because, you know, you put a little bit in a liter of water. You don't see me, you probably... You don't see me! Still absolutely zero progress on figuring out where the hell the last... Oh, did I check down that hallway? I mean, I probably have been through there, but yeah. And no, it's really good. Like, I will admit to liking a... in the foot. To liking a really good, bad, cheap... Oh yeah, this is where we left. Damn it. As we came in through here, exited through here, then entered up here. God damn it. It's always the last one that every single time I... Wait, don't tell me there's going to be some dumb lens of truth that now... I don't know why, I always get horribly lost with Gerudo Fortress in particular. Oh, right, and if I don't put in the Bailey's Irish cream, then I usually put in... Wait, did I see a... Huh, it's gold skull chili there. Well, you know what? I'll take those. Put in a splash of vanilla. The hard part is that if you get literally too much of anything in this, it goes from tasting absolutely amazing to absolutely horrendous. But I've had it where I've accidentally dumped in way too much cinnamon because I don't actually have a shaker. I just have a big jar, and in my hubris I decided, no, I do not need a spoon for this. I will just pour it in. Oh, right. I keep on thinking, like, no, there's no Deku Leaf in this game. That's Wind Waker. There's no way to cross those gaps. I just must be able to naturally jump them without thinking, no, the version of the Deku Leaf in this game is called the Hover Boots. Yeah, that's... Long and short of it is, I know about one or two things I can just, like, eyeball and dump in from making it time and time again. And that's one of them. Alright, there's a chest here. There has to be something somewhere that I'm forgetting about. Because there's 4 carpenters, right? Oh my god, are there only 3 of them? I could have sworn there's 4. When I get arrested again, then I'll duck out and check. Check for another one. That was that shot. That shouldn't have actually worked. Actually, wait, no. What? Why do I care enough to keep this going? Ocarina of Time. Carpenter. Okay, it is 4. They're just such a freaking pain to find. I have... Alright. Okay, so there are 4. Hi, Captain. Hope that you're having a good morning. Always nice seeing you in there. Oh, hey, Mecca. How's Vegas going? Or are you back from Vegas? We are still attempting to find the last missing carpenter. We have not had any luck at all. I'm the back. Nice. From the trip. Alright. That answers that question. So there's a moment I'm like, is this... I am completely back, or is this I have run out of energy and money in Vegas, and I am watching the stream from a hotel room and coming back tomorrow? Like that last day of the trip where you don't know what to do because you don't have really the time or anything planned, but you still have like 3 hours in the hotel. Right. Where the hell? The most annoying part is that this is literally now I've had this rant several times. But you'd think after being stuck on this literally every time I play this game, I would eventually know, generally speaking, where I have and have not been. We're not going to try to juke the other one. Or that one. We'll juke the other one, but yeah. So the problem with stealth sections is that they're all well and good up until the point where you're used enough to the guards' patrols that you know where they all are and how to explicitly dodge them, but do not know where to go, so you're in this loop of just running to every prison. or everywhere while just casually treating the guards and the patrol and the actual stealth segment inherent in the mission with less and less reverence until you're just like, okay, I know exactly where their cones of vision are. I'm not even going to pretend. Because I'm thinking the next place it has to be is like this area, but one tier up. Which we can't get to because, yeah. Blech. You know, honestly, yeah. Yeah, Sly Cooper had the right idea. Every stealth section can be improved by the gratuitous application of trampolines. Or at the very least, guards that will not get back up when you shoot them. Alright. Or is this the... No, this is the... Right, this is the... We exited... We've been to this room before. God damn it. So then it has to be... I'm sorry, what? Probably missed this. No, this is where I came from. They should have given this place a map. Or something. Alright, and that goes back into the main interior, which means there's like... Wait. Did I just miss this every single time? And... Nope, I did not, because we have been to this cell before. Oh, there is a... Up. It's an up and an out. So that's... I am not sure how we ended up on the ground floor there. Huh. I love how this guard here just doesn't care. I guess if we talk to him, but if not, they are fully aware whose job it is to capture twinks that wander onto the premises. And they know deeply that it is not their job. So mad respect. So there's nothing, no door up there. The only other place it could be is if we... So if we go up here and there, like, there has to be a door that I am not noticing somewhere. And if anyone knows, just based off of this segment, hey, how are you doing? We are... I answered that question. We are still suffering because this area is awful. Yeah, I'm glad the second body was down under the path of the knife. Oh, that reminds me of of something I wanted to do. I wanted to remove a couple... There's a couple of redeems I wanted to remove because they're underused. Wait, is that... Is this it? That is such a dumb place to put it. Ow! Now that looks like a familiar hallway too. Let's just... Nope, they just threw me a bit. No, I hope that you're doing well. today, or at least better than me, because it's not hard to beat. Alright. New plan, getting right back to where we were. I think this is a... I should both memorize this and have gone through this enough times that I'm being driven insane. Yeah, not that way. That just kind of loops back up. No idea, no idea where to put your massive ass guitar. Ah. Have you considered mounting it like you would a particularly large fish? You know, like, yes, this is my trophy bass. You mean trophy bass? No, trophy bass. I have no regrets. Last time I tried to nail something in a wall, I broke the wall. Point taken. Maybe not the best place to display the trophy base. Although, well, if you had a stud finder and made sure to nail it on a stud, that should be fine, unless, well, unless the issue is actually going ham on the act mounting, then that would be a bigger problem. All right, so there's someone patrolling here, so I'm just gonna see if they poke their head around. Ha-ha! Most tasty thing I've heard so far. So I didn't get punchy guy from Genshin. Very... Oh, fucking finally. This is so... This is always the last one I get. Definitely. You have no idea how glad I am to see you, because really I'm quite sick of this whole thing. Yeah, and also fair reason to get angry. Because that... I have not played Genshin in a while, and I think I'm halfway through Liyue, but just... Wow, you look intense. And just like never had the interest or whatever to finish it. I think it was just a case of grindy in a way that made my brain go brr instead of brr. Important distinction there. But like, I can't fault them for their character designs. Lost far side of the wasteland. I have truth. Gotcha. Sorry, my brain dropped out. There's going to be a lot of that today. It doesn't work normally, but it is especially not working today. So your fine work to get past the guards here. You must have good thieving skills. No, I just ran at them with a giant sword, which really, historically, is about the same thing. Think that all men besides the great Ganondorf were useless. Now I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. Exalted Naboru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Boru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerdu thieves. Headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Designs were really basic for a long time to be perfect. Yeah, in your opinion, there's just another waifu with skimpy clothing, but lately, I think it was, whatever, I don't remember the area names beyond what I've played. I know I got a couple later ones, just from luck, that were both rare in a rarity, fully clothed, or majority clothed. And actually kind of interesting, which were massive plus. Of course, I know that on the whole, for how the internet consumes these things, wow, they're bad at their jobs. That the skimpy clothing with very basic kind of flat designs was more of a plus than a minus. Oh, Gyarados card. Oh, right, I don't actually have to sneak by him because I got membership. Hey, I have tenure. Okay, what? But I don't actually have an inventory item to show them. But anyways, yes, more importantly, angry because no Punchy Boy. A very important thing to remember and keep in mind. Because how dare the gotcha doesn't fall in your favor. Ah, up here, right. So that's... Wait. Oh, right, it's just make sure... I'm sorry, what? I just got... you know how Windows will do a pop-up if you make if you get like an achievement in an Xbox game? I just got one for playing a women's football match. I am not playing FIFA. I have not played FIFA. And I have a theory. I'm going to text someone. I think... So I linked up my account to my brother's, or rather I logged into his account for, or his, I logged into his Microsoft Game Pass account in order to, so leaks from my earlier message. Wait. This is Genshin since the Sumer. Oh, the Sumer links. Yeah. Yeah, that's the desert and jungle one. That's about when I started playing. Where's the... There. But no, so I think that that he, on his own computer, is playing FIFA. Which means he just played a women's soccer match and I got the credit. Which makes sense. But more to the point, yes, that is... Everything I've seen about the character that you were talking about, Ace, I do agree. It is one of those few characters that is just perfectly U-shaped. It's amazing. Eh? And also very annoying when you don't get the exact stuff that, like, I need this. I want this. And then it just does not cooperate. Oh, God, yeah, Kara, that is a good point that I remember hearing... treasure chest? Out there. So I remember that. I remember seeing everything... around that yes, this is a very much Middle Eastern area, and they've essentially butchered the culture. Like they did... Ah, damn it, I want that. Almost zero effort, and it looked so phoned in and just vaguely that, ugh. It's just frustrating that they took the culture but did absolutely zero effort to with the art style beyond. Yeah, no, this is pale as pasty than ever. Ah, all right, follow that Poe. Because they had an opportunity, and I guess that they just didn't. And I don't want to say, like, I don't really know enough or have the brain power to say much on it, but they really had an opportunity to highlight some cultures and give the literally bare minimum of representation and decide, nah, it'll be fine. It's just, ugh. So frustrating. Because you'd expect a little. It's very much like the, yeah, that's it exactly, that we like the aesthetic of this region. However, we do not like the people. But Sino's hot. That has been the general consensus I've heard from most people. And Ace, best of luck to making the game submit to you. I believe. Wonder what it tastes like. I don't know what I expected. Just took the cinnamon stick out of my drink and just kind of sucked on it. And yeah, that is a stick of cinnamon. There's some, aside from all of these dang whatevers, there, right. There is something with this oasis. I don't think it's Zelda's Lullaby. Right. Da-da-da-da. Song of Storms. What else would you do in front of a dry water bed? And I know that this might just be fairies, but I also know that there's a couple more magic spells in this game that I have not found. Hang on just a sec. Red! Yes, Botanic. So the women's soccer game achievement I got earlier, that was from my brother. I'll ask if he won. How are you doing tonight, Botanical? We are generally talking about everything in this game that I forgot to do. Horrible cultural representation by Genshin Impact, and women's soccer. Okay, I know that there has to be like one or two more spells. Tired, dress as a minion and need to finish assignment. That, yeah, you win in terms of having an awful time at it, because like you won at minion. That does not sound like a fun time in the slightest. But I can't. Ah, you tell me I can't squish that with my giant hammer? I feel robbed. So also poor, so I'm just trying to clean up old quests, but yes, totally will make the game give me the character. Hell yeah. It's even better if, wait, is that crack? That is a crack. That is bombable. No, because when I played Genshin, I fully support the free-to-play lifestyle of just grind and see what you get. If you're really dedicated, there is enough stuff to do for daily quests and old quests and just stuff in the world that you should be able, that you either are able to get enough wishes to get the character you want, or you've run out of game, and that's probably a sign that you should be playing something else until the next big content patch drops. Hell yeah. What is it? So I think... Wait, have I ever gotten this one before? There's three spells. Din's Fire, Pharaoh's Courage, which is a warp point that is really useful for the water temple, because you can set a point in the temple and warp back to it, so you don't have to do the whole climb up the back ends and get back to the drain point. And then this one, which just casts a spell on, or a shield around you for a bit. I don't think I've ever gotten this last one. So, cool. And so I've got 2 screens. I feel like I need 3. So you look like you're a 16. Yeah. Well, first of all, I think this is 64. It's a 64-bit processor, so it isn't quite that bad, but yeah, the Desert Colossus does kind of have a bit of Risk of Rain feel. I don't know if I can count. You don't really need to count above 8. It's really a useless skill. You can share screen when we get together. Feel my pain. Yeah, that Ace, the getting a time to VC with each other because of the time zone. I feel so bad for like not being able to add that isn't super late for you, because I've been looking forward to that for a bit. Nope. Can't move that. This is really an underused gimmick that you have to come back to this temple as a child to do the first part, get an item, and finish it as an adult. Like, that is such a cool concept that I think would have been awesome if more dungeons had child sections. Mecha Botanical, I completely agree. Two screens is nice. I can get most of everything I want to do on that. It's that, but without the much more done. I'll add that for you. 67. We're 2 away. Store the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple. You must travel back through time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. Melody will lead child back to the desert. So that was beating up the child and Hey, I stand by what I said. That if the dungeon you were in that you're beating up this child had a designated child only section, they would not be in your way and would not need to be beaten. I mean, maybe they still need to be beaten. I don't know this kid. I hope that you're getting good hits on that kid. Fucking love the Sheik cutscenes. Remind me of something I need to clip in my stream the other day. Hell yeah! Oh shoot, that's Song of Time, not Prelude of Light. What's... Can almost do that one from memory, unlike the others. Oh, up, down, up, down. Up, left, up. Why did I bother? No, clipping things that happen in your own stream, because like clips are just a good source of this is a quick little show, or this is something funny that here's an example of the stream, or humor that I could edit or use for stuff later. It's a great thing to have, and I'm not trying to say like anyone in chat like, oh, should clip more, because it's more than something that I can do on my own, especially for like more general purpose highlights beyond that was hilarious. But it really does help a lot to be able to, when you have time, which is the big if in that scenario, to go back and like get some more clips. Now I have a running joke of, so anyway, I'm a pacifist, and said that during a Cyberpunk stream, adding, I've been doing no crimes, and I finished that sentence, ran over someone, got 2 stars. In your defense, Cyberpunk NPCs. Wait, no, that's not the Spirit Temple. It's A down, A left. Yeah. A down, left, down. There we go. But the Cyberpunk pedestrians are really poorly coded, because they are generally, from what I've seen playing myself, their AI is when you get too close to them in a vehicle, they'll jump in a direction, not necessarily away from you. I've had people, I've gotten a couple, most of my wanted starts have been from driving too close to the sidewalk, and somebody jumps into the street to avoid me, and I hit them. It's so dumb and so silly. Yeah, they were jaywalking, totally a crime. Cass, thank you so much for the raid. How's Liza P? How's that been going? Let me get you the full shout out. Beat my mods. But no, welcome in, Raiders. I hope that you had a good time, or at least a non-stressful time with Liza P. Beat Jace. Because that is... Oh, and YouTube Botanic. Yeah, I deserve that one. Because I know that Souls-like games can be generally infuriating. So I hope that you had a good time and got some good progress. And if you need to rest, raid and run, get some food, get something to drink, or do your... Thanks for the mask, catch Botanical. Do whatever you need to. By all means, you were going at it for a hard game for a while. And for everyone new here, I am Eldritch Horror Bread, Eldritch Horror from Beyond This Reality. Found an old man blockbuster full of classic games and decided, well, this is my personality now. I don't need to do anything else I was doing. And been streaming them. Mostly play a lot of retro. Tonight we are playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on my old 64 that is connected through a rat's nest of adapters, cables, and otherwise. And somehow is working. Liza P is definitely not anger inducing, and there was absolute no bullshit. I am so sorry to hear that. Definitely get something to eat and cool off. Maybe a cold shower. But thanks again for the raid. That so appreciated, and I hope that you find this more relaxing and less bullshit. Now, speaking of bullshit, you have 3 options here. See the temple. Just kid, temple's no place for kids. What are you doing? Looking for the sages. Sage? I don't know anyone like that. The answer to progress the plot. Nothing really. Just loitering. It's nearly 2 a.m. Usually I sleep like 12. Yes, please go pass out. Like, please do, because that... The time change is a bitch. See, Ace, I would ask why you're up right now, but I know you're a horrible gremlin. So, update on the women's soccer match achievement we got earlier, which I will not be explaining that for Raiders. Oh, committee, how are you doing? Welcome in. So nice seeing you. But my brother did win his women's soccer game, #feminism. But you can explain to... Oh, the women's soccer game? Yeah, so I got a random achievement from Xbox Game Center when I was playing earlier that I got an achievement from FIFA for playing one... Thank you so much for the gift sub. You really didn't have to. That's so appreciated. But that just won't work. Wait, we're not gonna gloss over that? What, you being a horrible gremlin with a wrecked sleep schedule? Yes, we are. Because yes, you need... It's 2 a.m. Also, scroll up to miss something, chat. Tankle had a kid who was telling you that he wasn't wearing a costume because he was just wearing Minions clothes, overall and yellow sweater. Honestly, Buddy's a philosopher of our time. That kid's going places. I have no mistake in glossing over. Oh, that's really nice of you. But I have no idea what's going on. It's warm in here. Just a sec. Ugh, got all the way up to 68 degrees in here. Oh, I completely forgot to read over the bit of the lore that's going on. Basically, we're being recruited to rob a temple because this person is dissatisfied with Ganondorf's rule of the Gerudo. Standard stuff. I don't even know what's happened. True. Subs do get increased channel point gain, so you can throw more knives at me at a higher rate, which means I'm going to have to up the rate of doing things to deserve it from you. But given your sleep schedule, that should not be hard. Reminds me of the best knife block I've ever seen. It's just a bust of Julius Caesar. Fine. You've made your point. Time out. It's all the knife block I'm thinking of is just, it's a bust of Julius Caesar with knives in the back. Honestly, you don't need to go more complex than that. And that reminds me that I need to... Wait, do I not have a shield? Did it get... Oh, no, it's just unequipped. Right, you do have power over my new model. That is... It's going to come pre-stabbed, isn't it? There's just going to be one toggle that I look at and say, what is this? What is this doing on here? And it's just going to fill it with knives. Honestly, completely deserved. Get rid of the keys on the Armos statue, which is problem. Oh, nice! You got that running completely legally. There's nothing compared to the feeling of when something just starts working like that. Haha! That's it. I love accidentally downloading a text file with 3,300 lines. It's my favorite thing. Do I throw knives in chat? It's a redeem. Throw knife. Which... Now that I think about it, probably won't do much for this model because the whole depossession thing is for at chat. I should set that up. You know? I really should give you guys a chance to abuse each other. I mean, I suppose you're a mod. You could just time anyone out. It'd be a gross abuse of your Symbols, what is it with everyone? Well, this is the third time somebody has come into chat and just chosen violence. I mean, I completely deserve it, but still. Also, welcome in. How have you been doing? It's midterm week. Okay, you're explained. Everyone else, I don't know what's going on with them, and how do I get over there? Default is but okay, that is true. I did forget you are a centipede. If anything is going to be a creature of violence and destruction, especially on random left out bread rolls, it would be a centipede. It's in right, I forgot. Literally everyone is some level of violent. Because Botanical, I know that this is just your default. I think if plants had an option, they would all choose violence. Well, you have carnivorous plants, so they just do, like, they have. Okay. Get creative with this. True. I do have a feeling, Asa, if I ever met you IRL, that would be one of the first things that you did. Throw one into my head and let it slam into my skull. Can't really argue with that, Syphils. That is the mood of tonight. We could all use a knife to the brain. Oh, this one's actually... This one's pretty cool. I think you gotta, like... Or this, it's a lens of truth thing. Charger. Yeah, you have to pay for long distance knife delivery. So I think if I get the angle right, it'll... Right. What the... Where's the break point? Huh. Half-eaten bagel. Well, I know what it doesn't get you. The other half of the bagel. Chewed up half-eaten. Yeah, that's about what it's good for in this economy. My God, you stupid bubble. This is a really cool puzzle, but it's also very annoying because I don't have a way to kill that bubble. There's probably an easier way. There has to be. Oh, that was it, but it's just low. Or high. No, too far. Too right. Ah, in front of it. Ah. So I have a feeling that you're not going to have a half-eaten bagel for long. Mm. Thanks for the hydrate and the fistful of bread. I'm almost done with my hot cocoa. So far, very nice. All right, so that was that done. Somehow that's worse than all the BS involved with the randomizer. And I think there's not going to be anything on fire, so I'm going to... Thanks for the knife. Oh my fucking god. I think there's not going to be anything... I'm sorry, how does... I think that's going to be it for things that are on fire. Immediately hit with a fireball. Such is life. Wait, this is something Lens of Truthish? No, that just wasn't, there's no reason for that. Unless... Oh. Oh. I have to burn that thing. Oh. Wait, can I just... So there's old puzzles in the 2D games that were... Yeah, you can just cheese it with that. But that's a really interesting puzzle. Because in the 2D version, it was easier to map enemies' movements to the player. So you would have a whole bunch of enemies that... It was a pretty common puzzle that there was a class of enemy that would match your inputs or the same inputs but reversed. So like you move forward, it moves towards you, and you'd have to get it on like a switch, or it could only be attacked from the back, and you had to figure out how to position it. But that weird floating mummy creature is the same thing, but done in 3D. Granted, they also give you something to just cheese the ever-loving hell out of it. Which is good, because those puzzles were also very annoying. Oh, this is a wholly unrelated hole. I thought that this was that was where it came in. Also, no matter what I seem to do, wholly unrelated. Yep, completely separate matter that will not... Yeah. No, it's probably it's probably a good thing I can't think of any more hole puns. They kind of get boring after a while. You really kind of hit rock bottom with them. Like they're just... Yeah. All right, I'll apologize for that. I feel a bit dirty for it. Oh, hello, Sculptula number 30. I think you get me a bigger wallet that has not been overly useful so far. I make zero apologies for puns. I'm of the opinion that they are actually quite fun. Show me the light. All right. Oh. is this actually the only point in the game where these things are useful? Yep. Ah, lizard. Stupid. And bomb chews they got a bit better about it in later games, but there's a cool idea in theory, but in practice, without a good way to control them, a lack of relevancy with the whole rest of every single item. Their uses are extremely niche. Right, that was a block of time. Huh. Or no, that was just a no, there's a hole there. I forgot. That's just a regular block, but where? I mean, it's a junk treasure chest in this area of the dungeon. It's going to be a little underwhelming. Or very underwhelming. Has to be in this. Oh, no, it's just there. You like some wings? Oh, hey. Yep. I think I would like some wings. That is a good thing to remember. Get those, grab a bread, and minimize for bread navy. I've been watching you stream Legends of Ocarina of Time for a while now. This one I went, man, Link is super chonky, huh? Yeah, Kid Link is a little bit of an absolute unit. That Toon Link has better proportions. Kid Link is just kind of chonk. Yes, bread wings. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to very quickly adjust things for the butters. So this way, butterfly. I think I have these linked down. Oh. I think I have these linked down below, but if not, they're one of the couple of assets that are made by Fable. Shout out to Monarch Kofi shop. Ah, and we are back to everything is dark all the time. Okay, let's see what... I think this is the map? Possibly? Yeah! God, compared to Ocarina... Oh, this looks like it's actually accessible on the adult side of the dungeon, too. Cool. Compared to the randomizer in Wind Waker, it is so nice to be able to reliably get, you know, something basic like the map. I swear, the blue switches, there's either a block somewhere that I can get, or I can call like a block of time down on it or something. Either way, I need to get back up, but I yet again cannot see. Oh. Oh. Get on there, you. But yeah, no, they figured out the they figured out how to reduce the chonkivity of your average link. Nope, that's where it came from. In the next couple of games. By that I mean Ocarina and I need to stick this. Ocarina and Majora's Mask. It's kind of a unit. I know part of that is just that with the 64 you can do a little bit of 3D. Well, you can do a lot of 3D stuff. That's the draw of the 64, that is all three-dimensional. But it's still low. I think it's... I'm not sure if I'd say that it is... Oh! That's a good use for these. I'm not sure I'd say that it's very much comparable to... Well, blech. Why do you have wings? While I'm playing Legend of Zelda, you need an annoying fairy companion for it. It is the law. That and insert whatever butterfly pun you want to make on your own. Oh, there's a series of blocks. I can just grab them. Honestly, after a certain point, it's because you feel like it. You know, sometimes you just had a day where you want something frivolous. Right. So one thing at a time. First up is this Beamos. Second is stopping that in its path, or at least in a way that I can get by it. A little bit. I guess just kind of the mood of, yeah, I'll take more to eat. Wait, what? I didn't even know that. Ah, I see your game. You know, fine. I will eat this knife. Close enough. And there's definitely something if I light all of these things. But thank you for your generous donation of knife to my face. It is somehow appreciated, helpful. I don't know, certainly a fun journey for all of us to go on. Of course, anytime. Hell yeah, I can always trust on you for the donation of facial cutlery. Thanks for them, and thank you for the additional bread balls. Yeah. Oh shoot, I actually needed that for the small key. So large. Yeah, they're so fun. It's from an old friend who unfortunately hasn't been able to stream much lately. They're actually working on another model for me. Don't know how I got into waiting for like 2 models at once, completely by accident, and good deals. But they made like a post of, I am bored. Ace, we have the regular breads. Then we have the one you're working on me. And then we have this form. I am a bread of many forms. And in all cases, I didn't... I love how that's usually the response to static. Just, holy. And I can't even complain Like, I can't make fun of anyone who says that sort of thing too much, because that's why I bought him. It was a character adopt that I was scrolling through Twitter on my phone late at night, saw it like, oh god, he's hot. Saw the price, oh god, he's cheap. And then... Ah! Iron Knuckle! I did not expect him to actually get up. So then, yeah, I impulse bought him because I found him hot. Knuckles, tap for Zack's attack. And I think this one I definitely want a regular shield. But yeah, that one has somehow been... Well, not somehow. A lot's been going on, and... Ooh, I know what else I can use. A lot's been going on with a friend who's making it, so... It's hard to... You can add that as a quote. You have the power now. Fix. Oh god, he's hot. Oh god, he's cheap. Wow. Does nothing for knockback. Oh yeah, this is the... if only that was 69. That would... I'm going to look at that and think, I know exactly what that's about. Nah, we'll wait to see what quote 69 is. Ooh! One of my favorite part about these guys and Iron Knuckles from Twilight Princess is as you attack, you technically don't do any damage. Oh, and Dark Nuts. That you're chipping off pieces of their armor and making them lighter, faster, more aggressive, but also you can damage them. It's such a cool concept, and oh, I just cannot get hit. Yeah, we'll just put this back up. Especially in Twilight Princess, which has, I think, the best... Oh no, I'm stuck with this up. Don't have enough magic to recast it. Like some of the best art design for him. Hey, what's up, Red? Surprised to see me? Long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time were merely a legend. Red, you have fully matured as an adult. Now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. No pressure. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. Two witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot, hoot. Here I say again. No. Get out of here, you dang owl. Do not like the advice that he gives, and I also can't see anything. And the loops. But yeah, no, there's a lot that I'm excited for on the subject of models. Silver gauntlets. If you wore them, you'd feel power in your arms, power to lift big things with... Ah. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised them to give them to Nibiru. You should keep your word. Time travel. Yeah, we'll say you're an adult. That is what it seems like. Hey, where are you taking me? Let me go! Fiends? Ganondorf's minions. Oh, she's getting the sand sucked. Red, get out of here! No! Switches, they're using black... Yeah, I think we could get that they're doing black magic on you. We'll see you in 7 years. Try not to get too much sand in your nose. Yeah, that whole... Well, you've practically done everything on your own anyway, so we're just going to say that you've, as part of the request, have matured and reached adulthood, and completely gloss over the fact that you're also doing a whole lot of shit that you should not have to do. Alright, let's see if that... The oasis is probably still dried out because, yes. But I could use some fairies. You know, really, when you think about it, a lot of the classic hero story of a kid hero goes out and saves the world as part of a quest for maturity. I keep on forgetting because Zelda's Lullaby is usually the thing that activates stuff. It's really just a quiet way. Yeah, well, Pokemon is largely accidental. I'll give them that. You're supposed to be going through the standard... You're supposed to be going through, like, just the standard gym challenge of just, yeah, no, go travel around, go see the sights, go on a tour of the region with your Pokemon friends, and go socialize. It'll be good for you. Because practically speaking, like, you're just kind of going on a trip to a couple of outlying cities. But then your protagonist goes and does stupid stuff, like pick a fight with the Mafia. Hell, I think in Sword and Shield, they full on tell you, don't, like, instead of engaging with the plot, just don't worry it, we'll handle it, just focus on the gym challenge and have fun. Granted, Scarlet and Violet has no real excuse because they let you go fight dangerous megafauna and take on a gang of delinquents instead of the gym challenge, and they're like, yeah, we see no problem with this lack of oversight. But in most especially with the like fantasy settings, that sort of trapping is just reeks of, we are quietly allowing and excusing a child soldier for our own fun and profit. Oh, come on. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Hi there, kid. We'll ostracize you and leave you for dead in untamed wilds. I don't know, something I would do when I was 13. Exactly, Ace gets it. In all fairness, if you were in, I can just Google this. See, Meiji Restoration was around 1868. If you were living in the 1850s and you saw a kid with a fast fashion designer t-shirt, like, I don't know, 15, 16-year-old, like late teens, that they just showed up on the beach with no explanation, were naturally gifted with working with these things that literally everyone, and if you listen to some of the dialogue in Arceus, it is literally just the people in this village, like, oh, damn it. Like, there are a couple people who immigrated after that place was set up. They're from, like, older games regions, and it is just that one village you landed in that has a weird hatred of Pokemon. The entire world is just like chill about them. Haha. Like you would be a little bit wary of that too, right? Especially considering that the closest thing that they have to descendants as an organization are once tried to destroy the world because the leader did not like it. No other explanation, just I do not vibe with this world, ergo I am going to blow it up. What is this? Oh, stop movement and then destroy it. It's fine. Yeah, and that's the other thing. 13-year-olds are dangerous. This is just a fact. Kids are just vicious. They know exactly where to hit you with where it hurts and will run for it. Wait, can you just... And honestly, I have a long-standing theory that the biggest issue with Pokemon for anything that doesn't quite make sense or strikes you as a bit weird is simply because the series kind of got hit with a little bit of did not think this through in terms of escalation. Like, it's one that you go through the earlier... Wait, was there something else? How will the future... Proceed to the past, should return here the pure... Did I miss something in... Oh, dang, I might have missed something on the child side. Yeah, I totally did. Alright. Back to it. I think there's one more key that I was meant to get. Alright. Well, let's go run and grab that. Because there's one part. Juzen, how are you doing? We are lost and in a desert temple, so also full of sand. But I hope that you're doing well. How have you been doing? Good. Hell yeah! You love to hear that. Yeah. Oh yeah, we know exactly where we need to go because we have no idea where to go when we think we need to go. So we go to where we are. Where we do know where we do... Fuck, I confused myself. The point is, turn off your brain and you'll get there. Hell yeah, butterfly. You need an annoying fairy companion when you play these things. It is the law. Playing League? Oh, I'm so sorry for your brain cells. Yeah, you get it. Just need a little nabby. Something that when your frustrations reach a peak, you can swat. Just swat away. Speaking of away, I don't know why this desert is full of angry jello molds, but they sure are here. Demons would tell me to eat Navi if I was Link. Well, you have to wonder. What would they taste like? I love the attention to detail. We pushed this block in when we were adult, but then the past, because of time travel, it's back where it started. I can see that. You know, like a little squish, not really any developed bones or anything in there, and the general puffball shape. Yeah. I think it would be kind of marshmallow, a bit squishy. And just a little bit of squish in there. Definitely sweet, because you can't be that sparkly without. Think it'd be nutty? Ha! True, this is a forest fairy, so there might be a little woody aftertaste. Cashewy. Chocolate cup. I've not had chocolate covered crickets, but that has been something I've been curious about. Doing actual league or TFT. I don't know the difference, and I am glad of it. I remember in like middle school. Oh, I have to redo this? Actual league, just nothing but abstract suffering. Because I remember two things. The first is that a bunch of people I knew, like, ow, damn it. There we go. A bunch of people I knew way back then were super into it and would like watch streamers play it at school whenever they were in a computer lab, except one teacher in charge of the lab knew how to, you know, pull up certain students' screens, remote into their computer, and put it up on the projector. And they were very embarrassed one day when they did just that in the middle of a video. Hell yeah, we're playing the original Ocarina on 64. We have so many low poly hot nonsense, including the glorious lizards. Okay, so I don't think I actually missed anything back here. Yeah, because there's no way into that room. Let's see what else is in here. If I missed like a chest? Alright. Except the torch puzzle in here. Torch puzzle in here, all that did was... That's what gave us the key to move on with this segment. The actual solution to the next room was moving back and pushing this block into the sunlight. So... Ow. First of all, that was very rude, you weird statue. I'm trying to think of where... This is both... I will admit, I really love this aspect of the game where there's a little bit of I don't know where to go, what to do, or what's happening. Where you try to figure it out from the start. Yeah, so that's just... Ah! How'd that happen? So I'm thinking it is just I'm missing something in one of those rooms. In hindsight, I can understand why they didn't do many more of these get to the dungeon as a kid, get to the dungeon as an adult and do stuff. Because there's a lot of backtracking and going back and forth with a lot of steps and scenes and areas in between. Because you have to scour it in both forms. Good news is the song is easy enough to memorize. I just had an idea. Like a long time ago, like literally one of the first things I did when I got a model was I swapped it from... You can have, by default, VTube Studio will have it up as based off of how close or far your face is from the screen, your model will grow and shrink accordingly. And as you can see with this model, a lot less so with my bread model, because that is part of why I got that specific one. Oh yeah, is the new model being rigged by... Yeah, the new model is being rigged by the same person who's drawing it. That's one of the things that she offered a while ago. Oh, she was... I'm sorry, I'm going to mess this up. I hope you don't mind if I call you Shiro, but thank you so much for the head pats, and hope you're having a good night. Welcome in. We are horrendously lost. Okay, there's a switch here. I know there has to be. Because there's... Aha! You! But yeah, it's just a package deal that a while ago they were in a... they were wanting to open commissions, but... Well, I guess you're down there. But she was fine. Okay, thanks. I always worry about the names, especially because it takes me a bit of a run-up on some. But it's good to hear that you're doing well, and honestly, I've been having a wonderful time. There's something about streaming that no matter how dead or unenthused that I am, it's always a fun time once I get into stream and start getting some momentum going. But yeah, no, the ace to finish answering a question that I has tried like 3 times. The artist who's working on Statics, the model and rig, it was a package deal to help with getting commissions going for them, and then more things happened. Yeah. Okay, is there anything else in here? I forget if you just need the Eye of Truth to get here, and it's useless in the dungeon. Oh, thank you. And oh, this one's open too. Gotcha. Thank you for the bread. I should really update that one to the new model, but because that's the old crunchy V1. But I find there's something funny of throwing those in particular. I'm thinking also that in just the grand scheme of like when I started, of when I got these models, like the art for the one that's coming soon that you're rigging, Ace, and the whole package for the other one, I think like we were... Oh, thank you. Yeah, that one was one that I doodled a JPEG of a bread roll of a face on a bread, or doodled a face on a JPEG of a bread roll, and at one point the person who rigged and drew the full bread models that are just kind of all around me said, "Hey, I think your texture atlas is corrupted. They're all squished tiny and up in a corner." Like, oh no, it's like 200 pixels each. That is exactly expected. Oh my god. Gave her a bit of a stroke. Man, I think that both of the models were like started or in process before we were really talking as much as we were, Ace, because they'd been waiting for a while. Wait. Fucking what? Fucking like. I still have done absolutely nothing to correct. No, wait. I was going to say I have done absolutely nothing to uh, to deal with the gamma, but I forgot that, no, I did last stream, angrily clicking monitor settings in the middle. Oh god, Ace, that was so funny. Yeah, I'm worried about finding a rigger insane enough to be willing to rig this. Ace, hi. Oh shit, I forgot that you're a rigger, that I'm talking to you right now, and that although you don't advertise them, you are okay with commissions. You want to rig a... Yes. You know, it's honestly kind of... Huh, wonder what that was. It's honestly a little bit of a theme that... You did No, you didn't do a decent job. You did an amazing job. Like, it looks so good. I'm excited to get... Wait. Oh! I do need the lens of truth for invisible floor masters choking me out. I honestly, for what you've done with that model, I was at first a little bit nervous of, okay, how's this really gonna look without the jacket on to, oh, I really hope a lot of people want the jacket off, because the rigging on the bones looks amazing. All right, next. That one's the solution, but we all know the treasure. However, the treasure we get for that. Not worth it, not worth it, aggressively not worth it. All right, that's hubris. All right, next. Oh, sweet, we're back here. Oh, really? Boss room on... Wait, no, I feel like I knew that. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I remember that. I remember lurking in there. Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that hydrate, sure. God, the secondhand joy I got from them saying, like, yeah, it'd be difficult to get someone to rig all the bones, or them just otherwise making the very dumb, standing on the very dumb position of criticizing it, one of the best riggers I know, and you just say, like, oh, you mean like how they're already rigged and how that was done in a single stream? You mean like that? There's something so fun of watching people just talk shit and immediately get hit. Because I remember that there were, you know, the SpongeBob meme gesturing. Yes, that exactly. That, but with bones. Because I remember a lot of people at first, like, there was a lot of kind of honestly really shitty things to go into an art stream and say, and at least part of it was, okay, I know that as a mod and it being my model, if I start saying stuff, that's not a good look, so I'm just going to quietly sit here and let Ace prove him wrong, because that's going to be really funny. And then you did. Oh. Nope, down the hole. What did that gain me? Oh, shortcut. You mean like this? I swear, some people who don't understand that rigging is an iterative process that takes a lot of time, effort, and skill, and B, anyone who does it so on stream or does it for more than a couple models is absolutely insane. Like, honestly. Is there... What? What? Yeah. People are just questionable. There's just like an entire, for lack of a better word, genre. Oh, wait. I'm going to try... Yeah, it looks like there's some more stuff up there. Yeah, people are scary, but you also have to remember that they are very dumb. Like, one of the best advice I have for people new to streaming and, like, networking or interacting with creators as a creator instead of a viewer is, first of all, be kind, polite, and courteous, but also know that literally everyone you are about to talk, every other content creator that you're going to meet in this space, with little exception, if they're worth talking to, is also kind of a massive dork. That they are just nerdy people. They're fun, chill, and then sometimes probably more afraid of you than you are of them. Because social anxiety goes brrr. But yeah, and the other thing is that there is an entire genre of people who, when you talk to them or show them something, the only thing that they think of is what they're going to say next or how they can loop the conversation back to themselves. Like, they won't take any time to think, internalize, or not, or really do... Oh, I hear another one. Really do anything but think. Oh, anyway, back to me. It's really common in creative streams across the board where people go and try to be holier than thou, know-it-all attitudes with things that they aren't knowledgeable in. So I remember one thing that I was watching very early when I was in college, because what I'd do is I'd watch a bunch of like Final Fantasy 14 rating content because I understood nothing about that game. I still understand almost nothing about that game. However, the colors went burr. The people didn't really talk all that much because they were focusing on the mechanics. And there was some pretty good music, so it was actually really helpful for... I don't think I can cross that. It was really helpful for when I had to study or do work. Because there was enough visual stimulation for me to get going, but not enough to distract me fully. Okay, so there wasn't anything here. I remember one time, like one person was just like had a art program open in a corner where they queued and was sketching a couple things. I'm like, are they? To me, it looks like they're just making random lines. And then, like, right before she finished queuing, she put on, like, the last couple. I'm like, oh, that was a 5-minute sketch of her Warrior of Light. And it took until the last 3 lines for me to see that. That is honestly amazing. Okay, so I have a key somewhere. But I also have... this would be easier if I could see... Oh, I think I know what this room was. When you get back in here, you also get a little bit stuck. Like, the only way to progress is through the child dungeon side of things. So this is... You drop down in the statue room. Here's your path back. But yeah, you'd think that people would know enough that they... Or you think people would not be able to backseat art, but... Ah! Unhand me! Unhand my shield! Stupid sphincter. Gah. But no, people insist. Honestly, I think there's nothing else really for it except just smacking them with the banhammer. There's probably more diplomatic ways that'll work. But I just find the banhammer fun. Get the message across real quick. Wait. Oh my... There's a hookshot point. Ah! Diplomatic... Well... Diplomatic in the sense that... Actually, no, I can't really complain anymore because I realized that I also do... Oh. I missed the chest there that I could do that. Because with backseaters, my policy is you can definitely attempt to backseat, but I will just make fun of you. So yeah, fair point. Just sass them. Do as you will. Start to ban those that come in and decide to comment on my model in an uncomfortable way. Backseaters will give a war. Oh yeah, and that's for sure that if people are coming in and making you uncomfortable or continue on saying things that are just like uncomfortable comments on the model or things that has been an ongoing, hey, I don't like this makes me uncomfortable. That is something that's what the banhammer's for. Oh. And yeah, rude comments on the model. Like, I know, just for starters, because everyone involved has put in so much hard work on the new one, that if people come in, I'm just going to hit them with the spell. People come in and disrespect the work that people have put in on the amazing models. Like, that is just, you are being rude to people far more talented than yourself. I do not care what your excuse is. If it's not to your taste, well, good news. VTubing is kind of an oversaturated market. Go find somebody who is. Ugh. Oh, let's go through here first. Oh. God, this is going to be play which Armos is the real one. Wait, is the answer actually none of them? That's actually hilarious. Wait, then how do I get out of here? Okay, this is still unlocked. Yeah, there's like... Oh. So that's locked. Oh! Oh, I understand now. If I hit them with... If I hit them with a stun while they're on there... Right? Huh. Alright. Well, I swore I had another key. Let's head out and reconsider. Okay. There's... two options. off of here. One to a locked room that I can't get into. One back to the hallway to the main chamber. I did miss something on the child side in there, but I think I can now access it from the outside. Yeah, and that's the... Like, that's exactly it. That it's... The model... It doesn't really matter what people... Like, it doesn't matter that a commenter doesn't like it, because it's not... On some level, like, yeah, it's meant to be appealing and drive eyes and like, and damn it. But also, so many people put quite a lot of themselves into it. It's a representation of yourself, of the... Damn it. Oh no, we have fairy. That... Like, I know so many people who have amazing models with references to their own personal quirks, their own life journey, and so many other things, that it's really a chunk of their soul hooked up into an image that represents themselves. And that and the whole being self-made versus paid, that, yeah, like, okay, you've all seen, oh, hell, if you haven't, I'll bring it out right now. I think I still have it loaded. Nope. Like, this here is my first model. Very crunchy. The mouth movement looks better when put down here, and also this whole thing looked a lot better before. I had to tune the head slaps should still work. I had to tune all of the face tracking parameters in VTube Studio because the newer one was a bit more sensitive because it's professionally rigged. So it really doesn't work. But this was yeah, it was so much, it was a lot jigglier too. I should, partially because the physics, I use the preset for a large boob. Yeah, jiggle. But this is the one that I drew a face on a JPEG, and you can see where I did not do a good job of cropping out the background. Thanks to that slap. But yeah, the joke I had for a while was that by percentage of my body rigged as a boob, I am the largest, barest, nakedest boob on Twitch. And the knife throw. And for a while, there was actually a long period of overlapping time between that model and this one, because I had this model and the mask. Wow, you really like seeing that jiggle. It jiggles a bit, but could more. Because I was gifted this, but had a sentimental attachment to the fact that I handmade, well, this model. Yeah, the first... Honestly, I think it was a little bit of exaggeration and jankiness, because how many people do you see that their model is a very simply created JPEG on... Oh, there it is. It's like it's a JPEG with a face drawn on, but because there's a... Oh, wait. Just for the redeem. It does have a lot of charm. And I'm glad that people really liked it. Like, that blew me away. All the yeah, so many toggles. Butter off, move on. So the hotkeys for switching models is a combination of 0, 6, and 7. 7 specifically is also mapped to toggling the suitcase. And then you have to do 0 and 4 to move it to the proper place. Okay, so I'm just missing something with all this. But first, so many things. Ah, yeah, you should get food. Yeah, by all means, like, go go take care of yourself and get some food. There's a list of things that is worth not eating, and this stream is not one of them. Partially because you can turn it on while you eat. Enjoy your lurk and your food. That one so far away. Like all those models, honestly, aside from this one, because it is like this is one that I didn't have any say in the design. It was just pre-made. Somebody else made the character and offered it for $25, whoever wants it. But like everything else, even in this one, Static, that was an adoptable that I like because it was hot. It was close enough to the theme and the ideas that I was able to work in a bunch of lore that made it fit with everything else. Ah, toothache? God damn it. Those are honestly the worst. Like when anything inside of your skull hurts, there's literally nothing worse. Ugh. Just or unless maybe your neck being sore. That is the only other thing I can think of that matches anywhere close. Of just something that is commonly used. If you don't hold your head right, it will just, you will have just an awful time. Ugh. Take all the pain meds. All of them. Okay, so I'm thinking that the trick has to be in... Oh, God. Keep on forgetting about the like. But it has to be in that room in the Armos. There has to be some way for me to push them, move them, or otherwise get them on top, or hold that switch down. Maybe there's... 'cause that would be the perfect place for a hint. Ah! No! But no, models, for the most part, for VTubers, are so much more than just... Huh? Why are you highlighting down there? There's nothing... Unless a block appears. It's just so much more than just something to get viewers in. Nope. Oh, that's not going to go well. Wait. So like the old... It's like Wind Waker purple choo-choos? Where... Oh. Yes! Yes, that didn't work. On his way back! It's hilarious! I cannot believe that actually worked. Wow. When the game knows what you've been through so well that they throw in recovery hearts. That means this is a boss fight. Oh. Yeah, it's a almost perfect mirror of the other side, where room, puzzle, boss fight. It goes a lot faster. A whole lot faster with a big Oron sword. So, this is you? One of them. One of the forms. Specifically a promotional anime figurine I found in the back of the Blockbuster and decided, yeah, I can possess that. It's half finished. There's no legs. But how are you doing today, Dreamers? How many U's are you? Technically speaking, 5. Because we have the regular bread rolls, this model, and then we have Corpse here that's coming soon. Rigging's almost done. I'm really excited. And then there is Static, which is essentially condensed gas, darkness, and weird gravitational to make something vaguely human shape and extra as hell. And then if I can find... And of course we also have the Eldritch Horror that's possessing all this shit, which is very large. Fucking love this image. I also have no idea how that ended in reactive images. It's just called Eldritch in my sources, so I assume that I saw them like, huh. I don't know why I have a reactive image source just for me, but I can definitely see that as something that I would do. Then you eat me. Yeah, that also does happen. Happens a lot. I have a Twitter list full of people who've done that. It keeps on growing. Stop being... No, because then I couldn't eat my own bodies and they taste good. You're not the only one who enjoys these. I'm on that list too. I think I was the first person on that list. Oh, that just reminds me. I hope the Blue Sky gets a Twitter list soon, because that... I would like to recreate that one. It... See much... Yeah, it's so cool. Like that... So I knew that from the start that I wanted to do the whole multi-formed Eldritch thing, but then when I first like met you and saw all of your forms, like, oh, this is someone else. This person's cool and has the right idea. I love them. I think, yeah, you've explained your lore to me, and it is honestly amazing. This ain't gonna work. Okay, we're going to have to strategize, and by strategize I mean kill that spider. Bonk. All our dreamers and all dreamers all connected, which is just thematically so cool. Okay, so if we sit here. That would be a lot easier. Yep. The rules for the long shot continue to be a little bit squidgy. Thanks. Because it's usually just wood, and that was technically stone, but it's also grabbable. But you shouldn't... But you shouldn't be able to impact it on stone because, yeah. I also got it after that try. I had the right idea there. I freaking love the lock-on. The lock-on rapid shuffle. And all these fucking doors count as enemies. Oh. No, it's just the matter of the button behind one of them. Still gonna smash them all. Nice, nice, nice. Huh? Aha! So, yeah, we're playing this on a on my 64. This is original cartridge and all that, which, yeah, now that you mention it, I think that the shield was edited in the remake to remove the star and crescent moon symbol. So I forget what Middle Eastern culture that's a part of, but I know they decided afterwards that, yeah, this could be a better look. How'd you hook up in that? Very long sword. That's how. With the game not being... I meant stream this off of 64. Oh, that. Wait, first of all, I think. Now I'm curious how I do get that on. Oh, well. So that is due to the massive rat's nest of bullshit underneath my desk, which is first from the 64. The AV cables are going into a AV to HDMI converter and outputting at. I think I need the Master Sword for this so I can have both of them up and... No, I just need to be closer. But yeah, the AV cable's going into an AV to HDMI converter, which I've had for a... Yeah, it's Islamic. That's what it is. But I've had the converter for a while because with the PS2 and everything else, it's just helpful to have. And then from that, I have that going through my capture card. Technically, there's one more step where it goes through an HDMI switch that right now is connected to my PS3 that doesn't really work because it's, largely speaking, a bitch with encrypted output. Huh. Oh, wait, no, this is bombable. This wall would be bombable. Man, largely it's just one step. All you need is a converter and pushing it through. All right. Let's turn this around. And honestly, I've been amazed how well this kind of jank setup has been working. Yeah, there's a few tutorials on YouTube for sure. Oh. And swap back to the big orange sword. The only problem I've really had with it is that Oh! Okay, so that's for something separate, I see. Is sometimes I've had connection problems, and it's been hard to tell where exactly the issue is. If it's... Because if I was plugging it into a TV, like, directly to an AV cable, then I can know that, alright, it's gonna be this thing. Because, like, it's either the AV cables or something of the 64 itself. Yeah, even with modern and simple cable capture setups, there's always a problem with connections. Like that's ever present. Regardless what you do, there will always be one point where something just fails to work. It doesn't help that the hardware I'm using is... Ugh. Yeah. The Elgato. It's been working fine for me, but I think that's mostly because the most cutting edge thing I've done with it is my Switch. And even those games have been simple. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, at this point, I'm just not sure whenever that does happen, because it's mostly stable now. If the issue is with aging cables in an old system, the converter box, the HDMI from the converter box to the Switch itself, the HDMI from the Switch to the capture card, which is a very common source of air, or some combination. And when the debug screen you have is literally just your computer, no, trust me, that's okay. And yeah. Alright, what is it? Oh. Gotta lay down, see if pressure helps toothache. Yeah, for sure. Take all the time you need, because, God, toothaches are not fun. Oh, right in the face. Oh shit, this is the boss. Hang on. I'm actually going to be back for a second because I gotta run grab something quick. I'll just leave this music on. It's good. Actually, no, you'll go insane. You'll be fine. I'll be quick. Oh, glad you enjoyed that song. Sorry, just really had to. Really had to. I fucking love these two witches. It's like a... What an outrageous fellow he is, who so boldly in our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. A loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. First, an iron knuckle. Fucking love these things. Knuckles, something strange. This is not an ordinary enemy. Ow. So good on them for figuring out a way to reuse boss room 3 times in this level. And bad on me on forgetting that you have to be really fucking cautious with these things. It's an amazing way to cap off as like a final recurring mini boss. It's... Oh, hey. The person inside. Prepare for... Wait, I don't appear to have my weapon. One step. Sec. There we go. Prepare for battle. Where am I? Oh, well. Looks like she's back to normal. Kum? I don't know how to say that. The little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among Gerudo Kotak. Okay? We're back! The old witches. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Gandor for a little while longer. Koume. Goem. And we should brainwash her again. Ah! See, this again fuels my theory that all the sages are dead. Kum. Koume. Yeah, all... You know, I feel the simpler solution right now is to just kill them. I won't have to say their names at all. Except they return at the end. Yeah. Then I'll kill them again. I think that's just going to be the solution that makes everyone in this arrangement happy. That stupid kid came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to Great Ganondorf. My flame will burn him to the bone. My frost will freeze him to his soul. Sorcerer's Sister's Twin Rova. May they become... yeah, for 300... Second phase for 300-year-old twins? They have a good showing. Also, the mechanic of this battle of using the mirror shield to bounce. Ah, that's a... Oh, no, I just got hit. But to bounce elemental attacks off of one to the other, it... just so cool. I nuked it to the floor and what is with the ice one in specific going off into a weird ass angle? Thank you for flying into that. You have no idea how much that has helped the cause. That's about the right angle. Hey, but controllable one. Yeah, fire's the best bet. Although here we go, back to Twinrova. Okay, oh. Well then. Oh. The wink. Sup? How you doing? Nope. Walk on. Ah. One last chance. All right. Focus, Brett. Hey, she's harder when you're not. It's harder when you're not able to lock on and don't have much health. Ah. Okay, fortunately, ice hits a lot less hard than fire. One, two. And oh, don't want you. See, as you can tell by the beeping, things are about to go critical. Well, at least for her, yes. Hey, you know, out of everyone here, I could go for a break of blowing myself up. God, she's also huge. Like, they went from a combined total of smaller than Link to about twice his height. Ice, 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 baby. 3 in a row? Nope. Okay, but in all the things I hope to return, I have to say with Tears of the Kingdom, and I don't mean to bitch about this game every time, but there are a couple things that playing through old ones, I realize it was actually kind of nice to have a more structured, less free-formed approach to the game just because of the set pieces involved. And the mirror shield in that game being just an ugly mirror glued to whatever shield you want was very underwhelming. Even if it was kind of one of the better ones. Kind of. I just really know that this boss and them being able to reflect magic back in such a way was amazing. Oh, what? Hey, Koom, what's that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Katake. How are these two going to heaven? Only 400 years old. I'm just 380 years old. You twins, don't lie about your age. Must have gone senile. Yeah, why are they going up? Like they're doing at least some part of that argument before they go up. Has to disqualify them. I mean, maybe it's a case of you go up first, get judgment, and then thrown down, but I don't know. I know that there's supposed to be a whole lot of Christian symbology in like the early NES and SNES games that they dropped because 360 years of community service. That would do it. They have served their community, the Gerudo, for that. The fact that they also served a horrible evil king, minor matter. That's just the last 40 years. That's why they're going up. Hell yeah. Good. Why, thank you. Looks like a little kid become in the past 7 years. Competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Gandalf to do his evil will. Isn't it funny? A person like me could turn out to be the sage's spirit. Now, I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. Going to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No, Brad, hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, give you this medallion. Take it. You know, besides the early Christian roots of this series that got dropped because they decided that localization would not work out, they really haven't expanded much on the afterlife. It's always, yeah, I feel like Link would want that promise. How? Now that I think about it, there was an old, because so many of the sages were female, there was originally going to actually be a romantic subplot where you could romance some of the sages. They dropped it because of the complexity, time, and decided to do more gameplay other than add that. All of the 6 sages have been awakened. Time for the final showdown of the King of Evil to come. For that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. So I think that's actually a good place to stop, as there's a few more side quests I want to do. At least one for the ice arrows, and see if I can get that. And then I know that the final dungeon actually takes a minute, and well, when you're passing out on the couch beforehand, it's generally a good idea to listen at least a bit and take it a bit easy. So let's find somebody to raid. So yeah, it's just generally a couple levels of tired. All right, so let's see who we have. All right, looks like we have Silent Hill or Actually, no. Let's do Silent Hill. It's in the season, and it's been a while since we've rated Leon. They are a whole lot of fun. Honestly, they're one of the people who I wish I had more time to hang out in their streams, because I do enjoy their content. They do a lot of retro games, and right now they're playing Silent Hill 2. So let me get one moment while I wait for my ads to clear, and hell yeah. So I'll see you Thursday. It's a little bit up in the air because schedules are just kind of like that. But we'll definitely be playing something. Might be finishing Ocarina of Time. Might be 14. We'll see you then. See ya.